Okay, this segment's just going to show you the tools that I use to make my woodworking and my segmented bowls, vases, lamps, etc. The first tool is a lathe. It's an old 1954 shopsmith unit. It has all the accessories. I received that when my father-in-law passed away. This is what he used to do, all his lathe work, and it turns into a bunch of different things. It's almost as old as me, but it's old, but it keeps on running, so I use it mostly just memory of him. I know there's a lot of better lathes out there probably, but this I like to use. You'll see I have a propane heater because I'm working out of the garage. If you do work in your garage or in a closed area and you need heat, you've got to go with propane. Make sure you have ventilation. I have doors open of the garage, and I also have ventilation. I have on my bench over here a carbon monoxide monitor, so that if it starts to act up, I'll know it before it even makes me dizzy or anything. That's the row that I'm going to be doing next of segmenting. The other tools that I have a dust collector, and I also have an overhead dust collector. In here I have my drum sander. It's a smaller one, pretty much entry level, but for me it does what I want. I can do a board up to 19-20 inches wide. And then of course back here is my table saw that I use a lot. So what I'm going to do is kind of just show you a couple things that I do. I showed one yesterday, but then looking at it, I didn't really like the way it came out. So it's a little bit of a do-over, if you will. So I go back, I'm going to put the phone down. It's a camera phone, so it's not the highest quality, but hey, it works. And I'm going to show you what this happens. So this is all the segmented pieces. There's 24. So each cut on each side has to be exactly right, or when you put them together, you have gaps. So what I've done is I've made a sled to make sure they're all cut exactly right. I pick up both ends of the tape and I roll it. And then what winds up happening, if it's done right, when they come together at the top, I'll lay it down here, I can pull it and put it together, and of course it won't look as tight as when I have a clamp on it, but it gives you an idea that the thing just glues together perfectly. So that's part of that segmented sled that I was talking about yesterday. Then on the drum sander, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to move it so it faces the drum sander some. What I do with that is I first start off by making sure this will go through easy on the pad, and it should have a little bit of turning on the drum. That lets me know it's a good starting point. And as you can see this, I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, you know, there's some pieces are higher than others. So I turn this up to about 45 or 50. Got to close this. And I turn on my dust collector. Sorry for the noise. Then I turn on my wheel, and then I let it start. And when I sand, I take small pieces at a time. I don't want to get too aggressive because I don't want to sand any more than I have to get an even flat surface that I can glue. The reason you hear the noise start and stop is, again, there are some pieces that are higher than others, and so what it does, it's going to even it out so the whole thing is flat. And about a quarter turn, which is about 1/16 of an inch. I know I have it right when it's completely smooth to the touch. one more pass should do it. I'm only going to do one side, but see, now you can see the difference between this side, which is perfectly smooth, and this side that's got a bunch of glue on it, some paper from the tape, and you know, some pieces are higher than others. I don't know if you can see that or not. And that's what I use this for. Using this in a planer to try to do it, it'll just have a lot of cutout. It's not worth it, so I use that. So there's another idea of what I use to do my segmented molds, and I hope it's informative, and thanks.